this is 10:30 Pacific time on Saturday. Justin Fields is playing right now. Kyle Trask is playing right now. I haven't seen him in the last half hour. I've been talking to you, but before, Fields was struggling. He threw 2 picks, I believe. I saw him throw 1, and Kyle Trask looked good. So what I would let's rank the top 5 quarterbacks in the upcoming draft, and I think we can agree that they are Trevor Lawrence in no particular order. Let's do the order, but in no particular order, they're Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Kyle Trask. Those are the 5. Some people like Mac Jones. I haven't seen that much of Mac Jones.
Nope. I don't think that Mac Jones should be in this list.
Okay. So we agree on the 5. Let's rank them in order from best to worst.
Well,
you rank them in order.
I think that's a no-brainer that Trevor Lawrence is the first of them. I think that he may be better than Andrew Luck was when he was drafted.
Wow. Why?
Well, I think that, of course, Andrew Luck was so elite that before of him, there was just Peyton Manning, who I would say that was so ready to the NFL like Andrew Luck was. But, of course, Andrew Luck was mobile as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there are things that Trevor Lawrence does better, and he is more mobile than Andrew Luck was, I think, what I see.
I think he has a stronger arm, too.
Yeah, and he has a stronger arm, too.
Yeah.
But he is as accurate as Andrew Luck was. And what I saw from him, that he's a smart guy, but of course, if we just put him into a pro-style offense, we will see how good he is. But right now, what I see before he gets drafted is that he may be better than Andrew Luck was.
That's fair. He's definitely number 1. Whichever team has the worst record is going to take him, not trade down. No brainer. Doesn't matter who their quarterback is.
Yep.
Number 2. This is where it gets interesting. Number 2.
You know what? I would go with Kaitrask.
I think I would too. Now, people, you're watching. The season isn't over. We're allowed to adjust our rankings as more data comes in, because scouts don't just make up their mind in mid-November. But it's mid-November. As of now, these are the rankings, and I'm seeing the same thing you are. Talk about Kyle Trask, please.
Well, before the season, what I wrote for the Hungarian Faithful in a little article, that the quarterback who is the most underrated right now and who I like the most from this draft class is Kaitrask. And it's because the mentality that he has. I don't know if the viewers know that he was a backup quarterback
in high school.
Yeah. And he was even backup in college.
Yep.
And he worked his ass off to be a starter for the Florida Gators. And what I saw from him from last year to this year, that he developed so much. He's so much better than he was. Besides of his size, he has a quick release. His deep balls are not so elite, but I think that he can develop himself to be better at it. He doesn't have a rocket arm, but his arm is strong after all. And I think that
he's accurate.
Yeah, he is really accurate.
Really accurate.
And a smart guy. And
you can see him doing all kind of work pre-snap, which is key.
Yeah.
As opposed to Justin Fields. We'll talk about him in a minute. Yes, he is smart, and he's doing a lot of pro things in college. Yeah. He's under center. He's setting protections, all of it. He's reading coverages.
Yeah, and last year he had some reading problems while he faced elite defenses. And what I saw this year, that he is doing great while reading defenses and while reading plays. He's so much better than he was last year, and he is getting better week to week. And I just want to see him in the 49ers right now. I would say that.
Well, let me real quick with Kyle Trask. I mean, what I see from him is I think he's going to win the Heisman. I think he's going to end up having a Joe Burrow season.
Yep.
And some people, like, if you don't like Kyle Trask, you'd be like, well, he's not that athletic. He doesn't have the strongest arm, although it's pretty strong. He reminds me of Mason Rudolph. I've heard someone say he reminds me of Mason Rudolph. And I would say that's the reason he's better than Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph played in the Big 12. The Big 12 has no defense. There's no pass rush. You just kind of drop back, and it's like 7-on-7 football. Kyle Trask is playing in the SEC and not at Alabama. He's playing at one of the schools in the SEC, like LSU. Like, Florida's good, but it's not a powerhouse. I mean, he's going against some serious defenses. And when you watch his highlights, he's getting hit. There's bodies around him. It looks like an NFL game. He's under pressure, and he's not phased. He's very tough, unlike Mason Rudolph, who is not, and we know that. So I like his toughness, and I like how you can see him navigate muddy pockets.
Yeah, and the other thing is that, yes, a lot of people says that he is not so mobile, but after all, if you are watching his tape, you can easily see that he can easily get off the pocket. He can just elongate plays, and he is mobile enough to make some plays on his legs. And
Agreed.
I think that's enough right now in the NFL. You don't have to be Kyler Murray, or you don't have to be Russell Wilson. But if you have that kind of mobility, that can be enough to be a winning factor for a team.
And Niner fans, I think it's interesting. Look into Kyle Trask. He should be there when the Niners pick. Although if he continue, if he has the Joe Burrow season and has a Heisman season, he may not. He may end up going number 2, like, where people expect Justin Fields to go. So let's quickly finish ranking the top 5.
Okay, so the third is Zach Wilson.
I agree. I like Zach Wilson a lot. I would put him just behind Trask because I have more questions about Zach Wilson. He plays at BYU. I never see him navigating the pass rush, ever.
Yeah, that's the reason. And the other reason why I'm concerned, last time we spoke about that, is his shoulder.
Yeah, that's scary. He's not the biggest guy. He's had throwing shoulder injury, surgery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He had a surgery.
Scary. So, but I still like him. I think I prefer Trask at this point. Good call.
Yeah.
Number 4,
Trey Lance.
I agree. I would put Fields number 5. There's something about him. He's a good athlete, and if he had gone to LSU or Florida and been able to actually do, or Clemson, more like NFL stuff, whatever they're doing at Ohio State does not prepare quarterbacks for the NFL. It just does them a disservice, I think.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
All right. So Niner fans, that you got it. That's the top 5. Go watch Trask. You've watched a lot of Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's a lot of fun, but keep in mind look at the pocket. It's the Mountain West Conference. Also, Trey Lance, look at the pocket. Kyle Trask is getting hit. He's tough.